He has relationships with everyone in the locker room. He makes you feel like you're part of the crew. You have a bit of him. He's just a beautiful human.
Travis Kelce just dropped the ultimate relationship bomb. He's finally gone Instagram official with Taylor Swift. And the internet is losing it. This rare move from the NFL star screamed boyfriend of the year, while Swift's ex, Matty Healy, found himself caught in a messy whirlwind thanks to his controversial mom stirring up drama. One couple's going strong. The other's unraveling in real time. Man, fans are eating it all up. Then, heartbreak hit the Kelce family. Travis's father's longtime girlfriend tragically passed away, prompting a wave of love and condolences from fans. Meanwhile, over in Swiftie-land, one of Taylor's deep-cut tracks skyrocketed a 6,000% overnight after a surprise TV sync moment. As the internet ran wild with false rumors of a Kelce suspension, a former teammate quickly shut it down, dropping nothing but wholesome locker room praise that reminded everyone why Travis stays winning on and off the field.
He's a remarkable person. He's the greatest teammate you could want. If you make a big block or you're down the field.
Travis Kelce just delivered the softest and most savage Instagram launch of all time. And honestly, we're obsessed. It started with a cheeky moment. A Chiefs coach poking fun at Trav for losing a t-shirt. Even superstars get called out, but what came next was the real headline. Travis went full-on Insta official with Taylor Swift. No cryptic hints. No blurry backgrounds. Just clear as day confirmation that they're very much a thing. Forget are they dating. Travis just gave the world a front row seat to their off-season romance. And it's got snowy getaways, matching hats, and A-list hangouts with none other than NFL media queens Erin Andrews and Carissa Thompson. Yep, the same duo who practically manifested this relationship on their podcast are now living their best lives with Taylor, and let's just say, they're acting like they just met Mickey Mouse. One insider even claimed Swift is a 20 out of 20, which, we don't know what that rating system is either, but we're not arguing. Apparently, she's just that perfect, and Travis, he's not hiding it anymore. He slid into the comments on a fangirl clip with, "My girls, the best, serving pure heart, eyes energy." The group chat from that trip is probably straight up iconic, like family vacation vibes, but make it red carpet tier. Also, props to Andrews and Thompson for keeping things quiet. Word is they swore a blood oath of silence to protect Tavis' privacy until the time was right. Respect. Now that the curtains lifted just a little, we're getting the glow. Taylor's chill, funny, and exactly what fans hoped for when she first collided with Kelce's orbit. Meanwhile, across the country, Matty Healy is in LA, living out a full-blown indie breakup montage, complete with sidewalk pacing, emotional cigarettes, and his very opinionated mom stirring the pot. A total contrast. One couple is glowing, the other, spiraling. And we're just here with popcorn. Yep, the 1975 frontman Matty Healy was just spotted playing the part of sensitive son as he comforted his mom, actress Denise Welch, outside a restaurant in West Hollywood, and, honestly, the scene was giving soap opera meets Beverly Hills Brunch. Meltdown. Think. Emotional sidewalk hugs, teary eyes, and just enough paparazzi to turn the whole moment into an accidental season finale. Insiders claim it was all about a private family issue. But let's not act like the timing wasn't messier than a toddler with a bowl of spaghetti. This dramatic sidewalk sobfest came right after Denise dropped some hot takes about Matty's blink-and-do-missed-it fling with Taylor Swift. While chatting on a talk show that basically runs on chaos, Denise didn't exactly hold back. She cracked that she's actually relieved not to be Taylor Swift's mother-in-law, ouch, and called the whole Matty-Taylor situation well tricky, which is British for total disaster, but with a polite accent. Translation. The family drama is dripping, the timing is suspicious, and the tea is scalding.
Obviously, on pain of death, can I talk about that episode? But not being her mother-in-law is a role that I'm glad that I lost. Not that I have anything against her at all.
Okay.
It was just, it was tricky, but
And then Denise went there throwing a little shade of her own at the whole "no one can say anything about Taylor" narrative. She low-key called out the double standard, pointing out that Swift can drop entire albums packed with lyrical daggers, but the second someone else speaks up, it's chaos. Subtle things like turning a messy breakup into Grammy-winning heartbreak anthems, all while everyone else has to tiptoe around with PR-approved scripts.
Listen, you're not allowed to say anything, and then she writes a whole album,
Hugh, buckle up. Because the Tayvis cinematic universe just dropped a new episode and it's giving drama, grief, love, viral chaos, and one very confused NFL suspension rumor. Let's start with Matty Healy, the former situationship footnote in Taylor Swift's love story. He was spotted in full-on sad indie boy mode, comforting his mom, actress Denise Welch, on a West Hollywood sidewalk. The scene, pure daytime soap meets LA brunch fallout. Insiders claimed it was about a private family matter. But the internet had receipts and questions. Especially since this teary-eyed moment came right after Denise dropped some spicy commentary about Matty's whirlwind romance with Taylor. Appearing on a chaos-fueled talk show, Denise joked she was relieved not to be Taylor's mother-in-law, and called the whole relationship tricky, aka British, for hot mess. But she didn't stop there. She threw some subtle shade at the "you can't say anything about Taylor" vibe, while also pointing out the irony of Swift crafting entire albums of poetic daggers, turning heartbreak into Grammy bait, while everyone else gets side-eyed for speaking a single word. Let's just say, the Swifties were not having it. Cue quote tweets, TikTok stitches, and internet sleuths with digital pitchforks. Suddenly, poor Matty was back in the headlines, trying to play peacekeeper with a cigarette and a 1,000-yard stare. But while that saga was playing out like a deleted scene from Skins, Travis Kelce was navigating a very real heartbreak, and this one had nothing to do with breakups or bad press. Over the weekend, Travis's dad, Ed Kelce, lost his longtime partner, Maureen Maguire, at age 74. And this wasn't just a footnote kind of loss. This one hurt. The kind of loss that makes you want to call your parents and maybe hug your neighbor's dog. Maureen was a whole vibe. She rocked tennis skirts like they were personality traits despite never picking up a racket, and gave off cozy neighborhood aunt energy, part beach bum, part casserole queen, and full-time MVP of the holiday season. Show up hungry? You left full, loved, and holding a Tupperware of leftovers. She raised 3 kids, spoiled 6 grandkids, and somehow became a die-hard football fan late in life. That's not just dedication, that's love, because most of us still don't know half the NFL rules. And her biggest fan, Ed Kelce, who tailgated, traveled, and shared hot dogs and laughs with her at Chiefs games. Oh, and remember that viral moment where she jokingly told Taylor Swift to back off Ed while she snapped a pic with him? Icon energy. Taylor reportedly laughed it off, because what do you do when your boyfriend's dad's girlfriend channels the sass of a sitcom grandma? You laugh and take the note. And speaking of Swift, just when we thought she couldn't hijack our feelings again, she drops a deep-cut curveball. Her haunting deluxe track "How Did It End?" quietly snuck into an emotional scene between Carrie and Idanon, and just like that, tan suddenly, the entire internet went full-on ugly cry. One minute you're watching HBO, the next you're face down in a pillow whisper sobbing "How did it end?" Like your fake relationship just exploded. Within hours, streams exploded. 6,000%. Yes, 6,000%. For a non-single buried in the deluxe version of the Tortured Poets department. Who else pulls those numbers with a bonus track from a physical CD? No remixes. No push. Just vibes. Streaming jumped over 22% in 4 days. This track first debuted at number 35 on Billboard, which is already wild for a deep cut, but now it's proving that even Taylor's leftovers outchart most artists' entire albums. Meanwhile, the internet decided to fake cancel Travis Kelce again. Travis Kelce suspended started trending after a sketchy meme account, aptly named Super Real NFL News, because that's totally trustworthy, claimed the league benched him for his Happy Gilmore to cameo. Why? Because he was shirtless, tied up, and in a comedy sequel. Because apparently, the NFL has beef with slapstick humor now. Fans spiraled. Some asked, wait, what did Travis do now? Others hit full meltdown. But yeah, it was all complete cap. Zero suspension. Just trolls being trolls with a Photoshop addiction. Sure, Travis was suspended once in college for testing positive for weed. But that's ancient history. Even he and his brother Jason have joked about it on their podcast. Roasting the NFL for acting like a little marijuana was a felony. But while Twitter was busy spiraling, someone actually dropped some real insight on Kelce. No drama. No trolling. Just a warm, fuzzy truth bomb from former Chiefs teammate Mitch Morse, who confirmed what fans already suspected. Travis isn't just the star of the show, he's the glue in the locker room, MVP, hype man, team therapist, all in one. And with that, we're officially in our Tayvis soft era. Love, loss, deep cuts, fake news, and emotional chaos. Just another week in their universe.
See is what you get with Travis Kelce. I've always told people when they ask me, they're generally curious what Kelce's like. He's a remarkable person. He's the greatest teammate you could want. If you make a big block or you're down the field, he's just as liable to hype up an offensive lineman as he is a guy in the skills position room. He has relationships with everyone in the locker room. He makes you feel like you're part of the crew. You have a bit of him. He's just a beautiful human.
And apparently, if you so much as breathe near a decent block, Travis Kelce is the first one yelling like you just scored the game-winning touchdown. Doesn't matter if you're catching passes or just holding the line if you're on the team. Travis makes you feel like the main character. According to insiders, the guy's got this infectious energy that makes everyone feel like part of the Kelce crew. He's not just a teammate, he's the kind of guy who turns locker rooms into brotherhoods. Even Mitch Morse, who's been in the trenches with Travis for years, got a little choked up, calling him a beautiful human being. And when a guy who's stared down sweaty linemen and fourth quarter chaos drops that kind of praise, you know it's real. But just when you thought the locker room bromance couldn't get any cuter, enter Chiefs coach David Merritt. With the ultimate dad-joke-meets-celebrity-gossip roast, Coach Merritt posted a wholesome tribute hyping Kelce up as a future Hall of Famer. And then, boom, dropped a now-deleted comment that had Swifties and football brothers howling. Apparently, Merritt's wife runs a clothing line and made a shirt, specifically for Taylor Swift. And guess who fumbled the bag? Yup, Travis. Coach roasted him, saying something like, Taylor wants her shirt, not Travis. She said give it to her, not him. BRUH, how you out here snagging touchdowns in triple coverage but can't complete a basic t-shirt delivery to your girlfriend? But honestly, this just confirms what we all secretly knew. Even if you're dating the most famous pop star on earth, you're still gonna get publicly dragged by your coach like you forgot your homework. That's all for this video, folks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment, especially if you've ever forgotten to hand your girlfriend her merch. See you next time.